Shalom, 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 everybody. Come on in, come on in. Get the show started. It's early, but it's a good time to do it. It's a little chilly, too. Well, family, like, share, and subscribe. I'm not going to be with you that long this morning. Today's going to be a break day. But I wanted to recap some things and point out a few things for you. And then I'll get out your way. Subscribe to RBG Hebrew 2. That's the number 2. And subscribe to RBG Hebrew 4 live. Follow me on Instagram, Michael Edwards 3447. And tonight we're gonna have a show with Miss Beverly. I believe that one is on my. It's another channel that I have. I'll bring it back to y'all later and give you a direction. And many of y'all that subscribe to my other channels, I'll just click like on it and you go to my like videos and you'll see it. But it's gonna be a cool show, man. I like to talk to Miss Beverly. Very cool sister. Very cool sister. Still waiting on this show with Hassan. I'm waiting on you to call me, brother. Oh man. But anyway, everybody, welcome to RBG Hebrew. Very controversial. That's me. Literally. Like, my second call name is Mr. Controversial. And I've been noticing, I've been looking around the community, and people learning this new history I've been sharing with everybody about the UNIA, about the commandment keepers, about the pillar ground of truth, about the Royal Ethiopian Hebrew Order, which was really the original One West. We've been talking about Rabbi Ford, Rabbi Matthews. We've been talking about that rabbinical college that I told you guys about. We clarified what the UNI flag was and is, and I think that's noteworthy enough to say it again today. The creation of the UNIA flag. And shout out to the brother that's over the Washington chapter of the UNIA ACL. And the other day I was giving out the website. And I don't think that's an official website for the UNIA, but it's www-unia-acl. I wear reading glasses and sight reading glasses. So I said act. It's ACL, not ACLU. Excuse me. Yeah, I pointed brothers there so we could get that information straight. That the pseudo scholar, the pseudo Hebrew, that committed pseudocide on air, in pride, committed pseudocide. That rhymes. Yeah, we straightened that out and brought some clarity to that issue. And right now, where I'm at with the RBG Hebrew movement and whatever it is that I envision for it, right now where I'm at is being in conjunction with the, like I said, the brother from the Washington chapter, the UNIA, and trying to help reinvigorate that organization so we could give it life. You know what I'm saying? Breathe life into it again. Because it's still around, but it's stagnant and it's a little bit disorganized itself. You got all these people doing all this unofficial work under the UNIA banner, and you got the official UNIA people And we're gonna straighten that shit out. We're gonna make it real clear which UNIA is actually the one that's still alive, because we'll be a part of that one, or I will be. And let me make that clear before I go on. I'm not looking for no church. I ain't a pastor. That's not my calling. My calling is to be a priest, a teacher, a musician, an evangelist, a real nigga. You dig it? A Pan-Africanist, a black nationalist. All that's my calling. I'm not this camp Israelite. I'm not them brainwashed Negroes in One West. I am not some fanatical Christian. I am not what you see out here, Africa haters and all of this stuff, men worshipers and stuff. No, 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 no. That's why I've been talking about what the RBG Hebrew movement is and should be, being that it's my name. It's not my movement because, like I said, the movement been alive since the 1900s. And I'm glad to see some of the brothers learning. But y'all listen, especially like Izzy. I see Izzy trying to deal with some of this history for his own perverted reasons. And he ain't never talked about this history at all before. And if you had even known about it, you would have been talked about it. But you're talking about it because I taught it, and that's okay. That lets me know you're watching and let me know you're learning. But don't speak on it until you get the fucking facts straight. Unless you do a few weeks of research, don't open your mouth about the commandment keepers, nor Rabbi Ford, nor Rabbi Matthew, nor the Pillar Ground of Truth, nor the original One West. If you don't know the history, please don't open your mouth about it, especially you, Izzy. I know you're learning. What's happening, Brother Malik? Peace to you, man. We're going to be back on this evening with Miss Beverly for sure. And you call in this evening. I want you to shoot off a couple rounds. But yeah, man, I'm glad to see a lot of those brothers learning a little bit of something about the UNIA and a little bit of something about what real RBG Hebrews is. Because it ain't no Africa hate, fam. Yeah, I want you to call in and bust off a few rounds. He did. Yeah, I appreciate you, Malik. You good brother, man. But yeah, Israel doctrine is just learning the core of the Israelite structure here in America. And I want to suggest to y'all that the stuff I've been pulling out, not just about the UNIA and about Rabbi Matthews and Rabbi Wentworth, Arthur Matthew, and Josiah Ford. Listen, I know it's a lot of cat and the brokers. What's up? What's happening, global media? This is the biggest joke in the so-called community I've ever seen. Real talk, man. Vasim, don't you think it's crazy that if this Negro here, Izzy, if he claimed he's been an Israelite for so long and hating the name Hebrew Israelite, why hadn't he talked about the real Israelite history in the past ever? Until he hears me speaking about this history and it exposes, the frauds and the mutations that we have today that hate Africa. Why does Izzy biting like that and he ain't ready to talk about this subject? Princess York is his pops. Yo, I can't stop saying this. Prince York told us he was 17,000 motherfucking years old, fam. Y'all remember hearing that nigga say that? Prince said he was 17,000. We found out this nigga 17 years old. Ain't even got good underarm hair, man. But that's all right though, Prince. I don't hate you, man. I just think you need to stop telling people that shit. You're 17,000. Somebody might come pick your ass up one day and lock you up under 5150. You're in a straight jacket in a padded room. Yeah, he was lying about his age. He's lying about his real age and lying about his psychotic age. Niggas got multiple personalities out here. Niggas shade tree Bible teachers, shade tree Pan Africanists, shade tree Israelites, man. Israel, Izzy, be honest. I know you, but I know you looking. Be honest with yourself. If you ain't on live, I know you looking because you've been here prowling and stealing and scooping up shit off the floor for about a week and a half. I can hear it in you, what you're saying. Izzy, why you ain't never talked about this history, man? Why is this just occurring that this shit is real? Huh? Because you didn't know. And that tells you something about some of these cats. Why are you following something you have no goddamn idea about? You don't even know where it came from. Don't do that. And I encourage all of y'all that may want to rock with this RBG Hebrew movement. Man, don't follow it until you learn what the hell it is. Because you might be one of these Africa haters. And Lord knows if you hate Africa, you need to stay where the fuck you're at. You need to continue your hate and die in that condition. It's real shit. Because I don't want you around me if you hate yourself. Come on. But there's so many, Malik. They claim and play like they teachers, right? Tell you, oh, I've been in Israel for 20 years, like Tazariak. Some of his facial hair drawing in. His shit breaking off, man. He was on the air talking about it the other day. Oh, my beard breaking off. And I've been telling these niggas for months. They don't listen. They don't listen until they get to looking bad. And then they come looking and stealing, sneaking information, want to listen to take this advice and take that advice. But you should have listened when I fucking first told you. I've been telling these cats, man, and especially Israel Doctrine, about hygiene, man. About hygiene. And tell them about these goddamn beards. Keep your goddamn beard manicured and clean. Don't be walking around with shit crawling out of your goddamn beard. Don't be walking around with food all on your fucking beard. And don't be walking around perming your motherfucking beard like Tazariak. Definitely. Malik, do you know that nigga put just for me in his motherfucking, in his beard? Tazariak. This nigga put Ravine, no La Relaxer in his motherfucking. Yo, man. I don't care how much you comb your beard. If you're black, this ether, you see this shit? This shit ain't supposed to straighten out like a billy goat, family. It's permed. This nigga permed his motherfucking shit, fam. Izzy too. Israel just permed this part. That's why I keep breaking off and shit. And he keep on pulling on it. And it just separated. He got two gray tails now. Did you see the assault he doing on Mighty Hebrew? Yeah. Yeah, I see it. I see it. And I knew that was going to happen, man. Global hates me. Why you say global media hates you, man? Why? Y'all been into it, Malik. You say global media hates you? No, I don't think he hates you, man. He's not even like that. But y'all might have had some words. What happened? Tell me what happened, man. Hell yeah, he hates you. You made me squeeze too much out of my Carmex. Malik, you gonna have me around here look like I got on goddamn lip gloss in this bitch. I done squeezed way too much out. But yo, you said y'all into it about some shit? What happened? there? In the black media, he blacked out on me for no reason. Man, if he blacked out on you, just jumped on you out the window on you, I gotta say this in his defense. I gotta say this. We have so many motherfuckers, Brother Malik, that be coming at us sideways, man. We have motherfuckers try to extort us. Motherfuckers try to hack him and me. And then motherfuckers called us the hackers. Turn around and call us hackers. You know, and even though I got a powerful motherfucking media network, I'm not into hacking. And if I was gonna hack something, I'd hack a powerful motherfucker that got something. I ain't gonna be hacking these niggas driving trucks and shit and around here working as janitors. But yeah, man, he might have just been had a bad day, you know. I don't know. I don't know, Malik. Let's see what you say. I know. I didn't know. He was like, what the fuck did I do? Yeah, he probably just was having a bad day. I'm gonna ask him about it. I'm gonna tell him that obviously he went too far on whatever it was, man. I'll ask him and see what it was. But he's a good dude, man. He ain't like that. He probably was pissed off. Probably one of them days when Israel Doctrine calling this man an agent and shit, you know what I mean? And by the way, I actually proved that Basim ain't no motherfucking naval intelligence officer. Why these bitch ass niggas saying that? I traced his number just like I traced all these fuckers. And I put it on the video and showed you where he lived, where his phone, actually the cell emits from. Not a tower, where he's at, man. And it's a residential area, not no motherfucking Navy shipyard. These niggas will say anything, man. Yeah, they said that about him, Malik. They calling Basim a Navy SEAL. Boy, these conspiracy nut ass niggas is amazing. Sit up here all day long and speculate, but won't get goddamn busy for black people. Calling himself an Israelite, and just in 2018 learning what that is. Just finding out who Rabbi Ford and who Rabbi Matthew were. This nigga just finding out that they were working close with Marcus Garvey and the UNIA. This nigga just finding out that there was a Royal Order of Ethiopian Hebrews. This nigga just finding out the commandment keepers and the pillar of the ground of truth. This nigga just finding out that One West was originally an African order. It's just an address, but the people that came from that was an African order. What the fuck is you an Israelite for and you just learning that? Point one, let's start right there today. Why are y'all joining shit and you don't do the research? You Hebrew Israelites, or whatever y'all are nowadays, because some of these niggas don't know what the fuck they are, sitting up even contemplating whether we're going to use the term or not. What's wrong with it? It describes a nationality and a race. And I get the video breakdown on that too. Because these niggas here, some of these cats talking about Hebrew is a nationality. It's not. Hebrew is a race. And Abraham was the first one. And Hebrew is a brand new race of people. They ain't no old ancient order of people. Get the fuck out of here. The Bible said Abraham was the first Hebrew. And Abraham wasn't a Hebrew. He was a Chaldean. But only called Hebrew because God called him out of that place and told him, I'm going to make a new life for you and your seed. They're going to be Israelites. Who are Hebrews? Israelites pursuant to the promise that Canaan would be the promised land. And these Negroes talking about Israel. You see what white people think about Israel. You see what Donald Trump thinks about Israel. They just throw the United States embassy over there. That's what y'all inherited. That's what y'all inherited. The United States Embassy in Jerusalem, full of Ashkenazis and Sephardi and Russian, Austrian, Hungarian, Polish, and other Jews. Is that what y'all looking? That's what you're inheriting. Notice the Jewish people don't call themselves Israelites. You use a spin-off term, Israeli, a byword, really. But you go ask them, what's your nationality? They'll tell you, I'm an Israeli. Ask them, what's your race? They'll tell you, German, Polish, German, Russian, Polish. And keep on saying Poland, because Poland is very important to their story. All of these kind of other Jews, white. And y'all done accepted it since 1940. And some of these niggas calling themselves Gentiles and they gave their culture to the white man. And the ISUPK is sneaking over there having communion with them. Taking communion. What's up, Fairly Soul? Prince York does draw most of his facial hair. Prince York got facial hair? Woo! He must have shaved that from under his arms and put it on his face. Nah, Prince York, let me stop fucking with you. This ain't your crucifixion, man. Let me stop that. Malik making me do that. Good morning from the East Coast. Oh, man, you almost damn near started your day already, huh? Yeah, East Coast is like 3 hours difference from out here. And these niggas talking about a flat earth. Ask him to explain why the motherfucking sun come up over there so early. Anyway, I got a great lecture on that too. Y'all gotta check it out. I've been to Cali and loved it. Cali's a good place, man. It's a good place. I wouldn't say dangerous. A lot of people think California is a dangerous place. And it is within a certain, mentality. But California is a great place. Where I'm at, in Southern California, I can actually see a mountain range from here and a national forest. And in some of the earlier months in the year, in the winter months, you can actually go skiing. You can actually go to the beach. And if you white, you get a goddamn suntan on the same day you went skiing. Crazy ass weather and crazy ass elevations out here. California is a very unique place. A lot of criminals out here too, but it's a lot of good people. But yeah, man, this history of what we believe and what we are. I've been to San Diego, Santa Ana, been to Disneyland, and San Diego Zoo, and Knott's Berry Farm. When you went to San Diego Zoo, did you see them little ass malnourished lions and polar bears? The times I went like 3 times, right? I was so goddamn mad. First of all, you got polar bears in San Diego. Did you see that shit? Tall ass motherfucking polar bear. Polar bear's a big motherfucker, y'all. The arms on this thing is like as tall as like up to my chest, damn near. The arms. They got polar bears in San Diego goddamn zoo. Now, that ain't slavery, family. Then they got an old lion in that motherfucker. His eye poked out. One of them. I don't know if they still have that one. But this was like 5 years ago. Yeah, man, the poor lion in that motherfucker in slavery with his eye poked out. He walk around in circles, coughing and shit. Post Simba in that motherfucker. They got Simba with COPD. The lion in San Diego Zoo got COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. I'm sorry, y'all. Brother JT, what's happening, man? Just sitting over here talking with the people, man. That's why I love doing the interaction with y'all, man. I love talking with y'all. Fatty Soul said my mom was a flight attendant, so I got lucky to travel, but my mom passed away. Wow. Bless her soul, man. Rest in peace to your mother's memory, brother. hmm I lost my father when I was like 12. Still have my mother, though. And I feel your pain, man, but still, I still say I don't know what that feel like to lose a mother. God bless you, man. And again, bless her memory. And JT, what's good, man? Man, I was talking about that goddamn lion. I hadn't thought about that in a minute, and the brother here, Fairly Soul, brought it to my memory. They got a fucking lion and a polar bear in San Diego Zoo, y'all. Yeah, yeah. It was rough, and I still think about my father every single day. Every day. It's not a day that I don't since the age of 11, 12 when he passed. But yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, the goddamn uh, lion and the polar bear family. I was so fucking mad when I went in that indeed. I was so mad when I went in there and I seen that goddamn lion in that motherfucker. His eye, look, the lion's eye like this, y'all. The big ass lion come out looking. He got to turn to this side to look at you. The lion slim as a motherfucker. Like they got this motherfucker on Nutri-Grain bars in there. Your phone, yeah, I mind do that a lot to them damn typos. Make you look like you crazy. Typos. That's right, family. See, JT said having a polar bear in California is like having a kangaroo in Washington, D.C. Kangaroo can't run no goddamn where. Concrete everywhere. And the polar bear out here sweating, losing weight. I mean, these people crazy, man, trying to make money and throw these animals in slavery like that. I got a little bad. I got astigmatism, fairly so. I wear glasses too. Well, I wear these in the daytime because the eye doctor said I need to start wearing good quality sunglasses. Come out here. He said I got dry eyes. He said one of my eyes is looking like it's like a cone. You say it's shaping like a cone. I'm straining it too much reading, and so that's why y'all see me with the sunglasses on a lot. No, I don't go buy the junk sunglasses. I get the good ones. You been on the safari, family? Look, watch this. Let me talk about safari. I get made to find out because I'm writing the cast. Me too. Are you me? I just had somebody cuss me out damn near for writing in caps. What I told them, I'm not screaming. They do very well what they're accustomed to, holding people and animals captive. Mm. America is full of slavery. People and animals, family. I mean, got this polar bear in San Diego, y'all. I hope that bear done died by now, at least, man, to have alleviate his condition. What in the world you got a polar bear in San Diego for? That's damn near Mexico. Indeed, fairly so. All praise to y'all. Got a lot in common, man. And then, like I said, old poor lion. They ain't feeding this lion much of anything. They probably feeding this lion squirrels and shit. The lion ain't big at all. Now I got to say this: the Black Panther was beautiful in the San Diego Zoo. Now, I don't know if y'all been there, but they got a goddamn Black Panther and that motherfucker. Woo-wee. I walked up close to the actual glass, the little enclosure. They had me in glass at this particular time. And I couldn't see him. I'm looking all up in there, and I put my face close to the glass. I'm looking, I said, where this motherfucker at? He was like 2 feet away from where I'm looking at. And if that glass wasn't there, my name probably would have been Beef Jerky Family. They paid $40 in Chinese money for that. No, they paid a Bitcoin. They paid for that bear in Bitcoin. I swear. Father Soul says, at this point in time, I've observed good people sticking together and evil sticking together. Proper observation. Because that's exactly what's happening in our black community today. Those that are like each other tend to clamor together. JT. Yo, I can't get off this goddamn shit, man, about this polar bear and this one-eyed lion that's skinny and shit in the damn zoo, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, they paid for the lion in Bitcoin. God damn, bro. Hey, man, if y'all ever go to the San Diego Zoo, listen to your brother Michael. Please holler out. See y'all on these rap videos, y'all say, free my nigga Willie, free such and such. Man, when you go to the San Diego Zoo, please scream in front of the polar bear enclosure and the lion enclosure, free Simba and free Pooh. Let these goddamn animals go, man. My God, the polar bear is slim, like a little white giraffe. The polar bear, I believe this polar bear will fuck that lion up, the one that's in San Diego Zoo, man. I'm telling you, on Harriet Tubman, that polar bear probably fucked that lion up, man. Send it to my Fairly Soul. Can you find me on like my Instagram? Michael Edwards 3447. I want to see it. Send it to my inbox on Instagram if you can. I don't use Facebook. And if you hit me on Instagram, I'll give you my email so you have a direct line to me. Share that information. I'm an information addict. Excuse me. Yeah, man. Free my nigga Simba and free my nigga Pooh. Damn lion can't see. The poor lion got to cut his eyes to the side to look at you. Poor lion. And you run this way, this motherfucker got to turn all the way around to get his eye back on the right side. God damn, that's animal abuse, man. Where is PETA when you need it? PETA, these motherfucking animal rights activists. They're so busy in California, they are worried fuck out you about a pit bull, but won't go to goddamn San Diego and free my nigga Simba. Yeah, cockeyed lion. Kind of like Israel Doctrine. Israel's the cowardly lion with mange in his beard, and then we got the cockeyed lion in San Diego Zoo that they paid for in Bitcoin. Woo! It won't let you send a link through Instagram. Damn. Hit this email right here. Okay, I'm gonna give you one. Black Power what is it? Black Power 187 365. So it's BLKPWR 187 365 at gmail.com. Send it to me in that. BLKPWR 187 365 I know that's crazy. I sent it to, I gave a person my email and they said, brother, are you a killer? I said, no, I'm not a killer. Okay. B, boy. L as in Linda. K as in Kool-Aid. P as in power. W as in Wilson. R as in red. 187365. You can remember it this way. Black power, murder every day. So hit me with that. Hit me at that email. Share that with me. But yeah, man, y'all gonna make me call down to San Diego today and ask them, what the fuck is y'all doing with a polar bear out here? I know that. Look, it's a little chilly, and I got on a North Face shirt. A North Face. Is that the name of the shit? Yeah, the North Face. And these are, you wear this shit when it's a little chilly because the air don't really cut through it. God damn. Listen to me. I got more covering me than that poor polar bear got in San Diego covering him in the way of fat and layers. You'll be in LA this summer? What part of Los Angeles? Man, you get out here, you better contact me, man. I'd love to meet some of y'all and brothers and sisters that I contact on here, and we talk and whatnot, exchange information. You get to LA, you make sure let me know you there. Man, I'd love to sit down with some of y'all, man. Just chop it up, go eat or whatever. In Carson, cool. Cool. Man, you get to Carson, let me know. Let me know. Yeah. And then if it's this summer around the right time, I'll have a t-shirt that I could either offer you or sell you. One of the two. And the t-shirts, man, I got the template and everything together. Just got to actually purchase a large amount of t-shirts, quality t-shirts, and then get that going. So we got another month or so on that little program. Indeed, do that, JT. Yeah, man. RBG Hebrews and all our black people. Listen, I'm going to say this and I'm going to close. I support my people. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Real shit. I'm going to say this and I'm going to close. We as a people, black people, even religious people or spiritual people, you sent it? Cool. I'm going to grab your email and I'm going to save it and we'll be able to contact each other. Real spill. I think that's it right there. You heard that. But yeah, family, we have too much going for us as black people and too much potential and too much groundwork that has been laid by our ancestors, family, for us to not be successful in unity in our social, political constructs, even the economics. We should not be unsuccessful as a people. I'm trying to bring the idea of reinvigorating and giving the UNIA some new legs and some youth and what we do on this internet, because the internet is a powerful tool. There are too many fools making shit so confusing. Exactly. You see that? And that's another reason why I don't want to create no new organization. See, my name is new, the name is new, and the movement is new, but I want to put this movement as the baby of an existing order that we should trust, and that being the UNIA. And I want to say to my brothers that are RBG Hebrews, if you don't want to follow me, that's cool. But I owe it to you to come let you know what I'm going to be doing with the name and with my ministry and with my work. Yeah, I'm going to be working lockstep with the brothers that are dealing with the remaining, vigor of the UNIA. And I'm going to bring brothers in and we going to get to work. You feel me? You know? If you want to be a real RBG Hebrew, I'm telling you, there's room. But you can't be no religified nut-ass nigga that's too heavenly minded and you know earthly good. You know, you got to fast this week, but at the same time, you driving your goddamn car up and down the road, destroying the earth with the emissions. What's more important? People, y'all need to learn how to prioritize shit. I was telling the brother the other day about counting ourselves. That's right, family. Keep things simple. I was talking to a brother about doing a count so that whatever motion that we take, we'll at least know how many there are and we'll know where they are and whom they are. Brother was like, no, we can't do no count because the Bible say don't count yourself. The Bible also says don't commit adultery and fornication. But most of y'all niggas eating booty like Kev Gates and becoming sodomites. You can't be a hypocrite and inherit the kingdom of God. And you can't be a hypocrite and move black people forward in any way. We got to stop that. We have too many examples of movements that had the potential to free not only us, but to even help the old wicked ass white man wake up. And what happens to it? They throw one of you out the country and the rest of you niggas walk off and hide. They kill one of you in Chicago in your bed like they did our brother Fred Hampton, and the rest of you niggas start snitching. Come on now. We can't let fear make us forget what we have done as a people. If you look back in our story, like I'm telling Izzy and all these other devilish niggas that are just now learning what they are, what the root of the Israelite culture is, if you don't start looking back, don't you know the Bible, the God in the Bible, the God of the Bible commanded the Israelites to make memorials everywhere they went. Pillars and shit and all kind of stuff. Why? So that you would never forget. That's what the United States government is banking on you niggas doing. Forgetting. That's why they feed y'all this trash and shit from the dollar store. To fuck with your mind. To make it weak. But have y'all forgotten? How many of y'all remember Rodney King? Rodney King smoked up about $1 million worth of rocks. But Los Angeles and part of the United States almost was just burned and looted to death over brother Rodney King. The Bloods and the Crips even came together over Rodney King. But we forget. How soon we forget. How soon we forget about all of your riots and all of your revolutionaries and all of your rebellions. Look, they sent the cat out here. Y'all want to see my kitty? Look. My cat's name is Malcolm. Look. El Haj Malik Shabazz. Look at that. He's actually a black cat. But look, he's got white on him. He's a mulatto. It's like Gorilla Hebrew. I love you, Gorilla. I'm just joking, bro. But yeah, this is my cat. His name is Malcolm. Say hi, Malcolm. You're not going to say hi to my audience. Say hi. Yeah. my papa came here. All right, damn. Go ahead. At 18, and he couldn't deal with the slavery. Indeed. Yeah, the cat. Man, I love that little kitty. He cool, but he get on his trip sometime. The motherfucker get to scratch and shit. I'll be about to declaw his ass. So if you don't want to know what happened behind you, you don't have a clue what's going on around you. Real shit. We must learn the importance of remembering our history. Real shit, man. If we don't remember it, we do the generation that's coming after us a disservice. Because some of these Negroes today are as low as they are because they think we ain't never been shit as a people, collectively or individually. Some of these youngsters think they gonna be nothing but rappers and basketball players and shit. Because that's all they see and can remember in their generation. But when they get a generation of brothers that's my age and younger that's willing to say, hey, don't forget what happened in the 80s and the 90s and the 70s and even the 60s. Don't forget. They'll get a link on our modern history, which will be a cue for them to go deeper in their studies. We've got to remember, if we don't remember, we will have accomplished nothing. That's why in the Torah, it is damn near a commandment that we remember. Yes. And so, yeah, we got to remember all this. Brother Sarnetta, shout out to Sarnetta. Sarnetta put a show out the other day. He said, why do we act like Nat Turner was the only one that had a bloody insurrection or a bloody rebellion? And that's a good question. Here's the facts about that. Number one, a lot of people try to hide Nat Turner because you got so many black people that have turned into goddamn heathens. And they don't want to associate Christianity in the Bible with Nat Turner. But Nat Turner was a Christian preacher. He was a preacher that had visions not only of biblical exploits, but had visions of Medu Neter. These little black Israelites are 1/3 of our population and 100% of our future. We must remember. We must remember. We must remember. And the fact that we don't remember is the reason why so many other races around the world don't respect blacks in America. They look at you like you know what I'm saying, you're a cash cow, you're a money making machine for an economy. And you good to learn some music and some dancing and shit off of. And you niggas can shoot a ball and run a football down the street and knock a baseball out the arena. But what else do they respect us for? That's it. In most cases. As a whole, they don't respect us because we don't respect us and we don't remember us. If I say Gavin Long, most people have fucking forgot who that is. And most of these niggas are scared to say rest in peace, Gavin. If I say Micah X Johnson, most people have fucking forgot and don't have the balls to say rest in peace, dear brother Micah. A lot of people don't know who the fuck they are unless you say, oh, the Dallas shooter or the Baton Rouge shooter. And whether them niggas was crazy and lost it and snapped and went on their own and nobody told them to go do that shit, nobody, but they did it. And they gave their lives either ignorantly or with a cause, for their personal cause or for you. Whatever reason it was that they did it, they did it. And I respect their sacrifice. I would never fucking do that shit. Why? Because reason why I'm talking now. What the fuck would I and you go do some stupid shit like that for? And niggas, number one, ain't gonna run behind you. Number two, they ain't gonna remember you. The black people only remember the things that fuck with your psyche. Black people only remember Kanye West saying that slavery was a choice. Okay? So he ain't gonna be forgotten. Because he said some shit that fuck with your psyche and make you mad. But do something good for black people, I guarantee you, they will fucking forget you. I said, how many fucking people today do you even hear speaking the name Micah Johnson and Brother Gavin Long? There's two reasons. Because they didn't know their goddamn names when they said it, when they came out. They done forgot. And most of these motherfuckers are scared. What's happening, man? Global Media? Shout out to you, brother. Yeah. And let me tell y'all a story I have never told, being that my brother Basim is in the building. Basim is a very good person. Mm-hmm. Nigga, no bet you motherfucking haters right there now. Oh, listen to this nigga. Man, fuck y'all. Basim is a good person. Basim that helped so many of these motherfuckers in this conscious community, you wouldn't believe it. Help niggas get their goddamn logos together. Help niggas learn how to run this live shit. Help niggas with their lectures and all kind of shit. Financially supporting motherfuckers. And people, some of these bitch ass niggas will come and jump out the window on them and slick dissing. And he done helped your motherfucking black ass. What's that in the backpack piece, fam? Tell you a story about Basim. When I met Basim, it was through Blog Talk Radio. Basim called me one day. I don't know how in the world we got together, if I gave him my number or if he found it or if I called him or whatever. But Basim asked me basically, some information about what I was doing and about how to place himself in the community. And I said what I said, he said what he said, and I ended up a couple years later, rocking with this guy because this man has a work ethic and a mind for media that a lot of our black people don't get. See, Malik, I told you. See that? Malik said you wanted to behead him and shit. I told you, Malik, he's not like that, homie. He probably was having a fucking bad day, and a lot of us had them motherfucking days because we deal with so much shit from these Negroes in the background. I tell you, these motherfuckers tried to hack him and me and then blame the hacking and this phishing scam on us. Like, what the fuck do we want to hack a goddamn bunch of po niggas for? Come on, man. But anyway, Basim rocked with me all up until, listen, the first time I talked to Sarnetta on air, guess who got me on the phone with him? Yes. Basim. Basim called me on three-way. He said, man, I'm watching this show. I want you to call in and talk to Sarnetta. I said, wait a minute, man, I'm eating this shit. I said, hold up, I'm eating. I jumped on the line with him, got through, and Basim put me through to this man. And me and Sarnetta been rolling since. Also, Basim is the one that helped me create my logo. Yeah. The logo, ME, the people y'all done start calling me Mr. Me and shit. Basim told me, make your logo personal. He said, do what you want with it. Make it yours. And then, yeah, that's right. About the Dr. Ben comment. That's right. That's what it was about. And that day, we talked about Uncle Keck sacrificing mice and shit. We talked about the Dr. Ben comment. We talked about Dr. Ben's funeral, whether Dr. Ben was a Muslim. We did talk with Reggie and Unc and Polite, Sarnetta. All of that came about because of brotherhood with this brother here. Scoop me up, tell me, come clear your name. Here it is. Boom. You want to hear it? Here it go. Yes. Basim did that. I had been in contact with Sarnetta, but it wasn't like we was close friends and no shit. And a lot of these motherfuckers was acting like I was the most wicked nigga in the world for what I did with the Dr. Ben thing and all that. But when I got a chance to explain myself, people understood. Even if they didn't respect it, they understood. And so I appreciate Basim, man. Basim had done much more than that. This is just, some things that I want y'all to know. And it ain't just that he done that for me. Some of you motherfuckers out there walking around with logos and you taking all the credit for it. You might have came up with it, but who helped you? Who helped you? You racist bitch ass niggas that's sitting out there want to call him an Arab and all this. Who helped you, motherfucker? See that? Yeah. And it has such a sentimental value for me, not only because of what it represents and it being an actual projection of my personality, but it's a gift from a real friend. A real friend. Rasim gave me the creative file. And it's not just one. He gave me two. I designed two. He made them. Beautiful shit, family. Shit that niggas is jealous of today. That's my motherfucking friend. You did. And I respect him. Man, never let none of you whole ass niggas run your mouth about them and you don't even know them. That's why I attack these motherfuckers and burn their houses down when they be lying on that dude. Burn your house right down, goddammit. Because you're a fucking liar. And he's better than almost 80% of you niggas in the community, man. A better man. More trustworthy. Me and Basim to share shit with each other that I would not fucking dare tell some of you motherfuckers. Real friendship, man. And I told you what I represent. I represent that RBG flag and that thought that comes out of the UNIA and that thought that Rabbi Matthews and Ford and Noble Drew Ali and Brother Garvey had. It ain't about your motherfucking skin color. Be proud of your blackness. But all that's your skin ain't your kin. Believe that shit. Believe that shit. You have to go ask that Black Panther Party and the US movement. Eldridge Cleaver left running out of this motherfucking country like they had fire on his shoes. But I guarantee you he'll tell you it's some good white people. It's some good other people. It's some good Arabs. And if you think I'm lying, you're a fucking fool. And you're going to use your whole life walling yourself in being a fucking ignorant racist. Ain't nothing wrong with being proud of yourself, but if you're dumb enough to push good people away from you because of what you've been taught, you're a fucking fool. I tell these niggas all the time, you talking your shit about Arab people. Have you looked at the UNIA? I ain't gonna stop harping on this shit. Have you looked at the pattern of the UNIA? Y'all stop walling yourself in, man, and stop being so motherfucking scared to do something that ain't never been done. Yeah, ain't been no motherfucking Arabs and black men melding together, walking so that we can bless other black people in this community. When was the last motherfucking time? Before Marcus Garvey and after? Niggas call us, we trying to be like the Black Panthers. Nigga, no. Stop it. If we look like the Black Panthers in whatever way we do, then you ought to wonder why. And follow, family. For the $1 million an Arab gave to the NOI. See that? People talk all this shit about Arabs, but most of them don't have one Arab friend. You know, that's like you sitting up here talking about, I hate pit bulls. And you ain't never had nothing but an old goddamn biscuit eater. Come on, man. Black people, if y'all stop sabotaging yourself, you can make some great strides. And that separatist bullshit, that ignorant separatist bullshit, is the main reason why you still unorganized as a people. Because there's people all over this world waiting on you They thought we was going to bust out the blocks when Obama was our president. It's all races of people around the world waiting on you to get up off your goddamn knees, and they'll help you and they'll sacrifice for you. Like I said, study the fucking US movement. Black and white. Study the UNIA. Every fucking race and ethnic group and thought school you could think of coming together. Why? Because that's right. All these fool ass niggas with the Bible, even the Bible tell you that you can't kill your enemy like that. What's the fucking point? The scripture says one of the prophecies will be that a man from every nation will grab hold of an Israelite, the garment, and say, we will go with you because we know God is with you. That's a prophecy. Who in the fuck gonna grab onto your garment if you want everybody that ain't black dead, dummy? And one of the greatest leaders was, and in fact, still is, Muammar Gaddafi. And y'all let Barack fucking kill him because niggas are scared to speak his name. But I told the people months ago, Muammar Gaddafi had free education in Libya. Muammar Gaddafi had offering his educated people to other countries, like during Hurricane Katrina, and they wouldn't even fucking let people come in to help. People dying, they won't get motherfuckers in the boats, but they rejecting other people. Muammar Gaddafi had running water, fresh water. In Libya, don't you know, there's to a great degree, housing under Gaddafi was free for a time. Look this shit up. But you got all of these Negroes that'll walk around, sit at the coffee table at work, and let any and everybody dog out the brown and the black. You sitting up and let the white man next to you, oh goddamn fucking Muammar Gaddafi, and you laughing and shit and don't know who Muammar Gaddafi was and know what he stood for. Black people, we gotta stop being so motherfucking ignorant and painting ourselves in corners. Look at the ISUPK right now. Then painted themselves into a corner so bad that they can't even join black people. They have to catch a sneaker plane to Israel and go and lay up with the Ashkenazi and the Zionists. Excuse me. Why? Because they ruined their goddamn brotherhood in America. And got exposed the other night. I mean, Tazariak just hung his goddamn self. Basim, did you see that shit? Just hung his motherfucking self reading some white man's words off of the this unofficial UNIA website and skipped over Marcus Garvey words. Lied to the motherfucking people, man. I told him about what the fucking song, The Flag, was about. It was a response to a Coon song. And Marcus Garvey's words were, watch video and channel. Which video and channel? Okay, first, I forget which video it is on him, but he was doing the radio show. He must have been drunk that night, slipping like that. But on RBG Hebrew 2 and here, this is my last week of videos. I've been talking about Taz and tearing his motherfucking ass into confetti and and proving that One West was an African order, an African Hebrew order, Ethiopian Hebrew, and how he lying about all of that shit and how they're a mutation. And I proved, just tear him down about the UNIA and about the RBG Hebrew, which they are misappropriating and shit and don't know what the fuck it is. Don't know the UNIA was basically the wheels of the UNIA was the Hebrew Israelite movement. Indeed, brother. Check it out. Check it out. And if you can't share, because them niggas, when they get to like 250 views, them bitches clamor and flag and do all kind of shit. But YouTube and me, I be just sitting back laughing at some of the emails YouTube sent me. YouTube might as well send me a video and say, God damn, boy, these bitch ass niggas hate you, don't it? I be wanting to tell YouTube, not all of them, just the motherfuckers that I be tearing their asses up. That's who hating and flagging. Well, I hope you enjoy them videos, man. And Tazariak choked his fucking self out. He might as well just put his own motherfucking hand around his neck and choke his motherfucking self. But that's what he did. He choked his goddamn self. It won't be an RBG person ever to have a level of respect for this nigga after the lie he told. And how he got exposed. Not only by me, but I think it's a brother from Florida from one of the chapters of the UNIA. Bust his motherfucking ass. You sitting over there to set a Russian over your people. I guess that's why he went to lay up with the Ashkenazi, because Russia, Austria, Poland, and Hungary and all these Jewish people, they feel more close to them. That's what he was over there in Dimona doing. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come here and talk to y'all today. That's it. I enjoy the interaction. So I'm going to say with that, y'all come back this evening. I'm going to try to advertise Miss Beverly's show so y'all can get to know Miss Beverly a little bit more. And if I can get Candy to call in, I appreciate that. And Brother Hassan, I'm going to work on that today. And maybe Hassan may need his own show. But I'm going to see if Hassan is willing to call in on Miss Beverly's show so we could just, chop it up a little bit. Now, with that said, peace and Black Power, family. And wake y'all motherfucking ass up out there. To have black pride, you don't have to be a fucking racist, niggas. To be proud of yourself, you don't have to hate anybody. You don't. I say honky all the time, and I got honkies that are friends. Because I know what honky denotes. And if it don't fit you, it just don't fit you. Honky is a certain type of white man. Listen, y'all wake up, family. And again, I'm gonna go out with Fairly Souls comment. Peace, love, light, y'all. I love all soul beings. Peace.